Professional clinician Diego Gaona has 10 settled up and is ready to put a second dirt road training ride on the colt. Before the start of the series, 10 had just 11 rides to his credit. Diego is looking forward to continuing 10's training, introducing new exercises to him, and building his confidence outside the arena.
Okay, Diego, your colt, what's his name again?
10.
10.
It's like the number 10.
Number 10. Today's, how many rides today?
13th ride.
13 today.
Yeah.
Righto, let's flex him. Let's see how he's doing. How's he feel when he's flexing?
Overall, pretty good. I'd say here to my right side, he's probably a little stickier.
Okay.
To the left, he feels really good. To the right, good, but just probably a little stickier on that side, if I had to say.
Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and lope all the way down and all the way back and do our training here.
Okay.
But do a few one-rein stops out, to the gate and outside the gate just in case.
Yep.
To make sure that, you could shut him down if he needs it.
Okay.
And then once you get loping, lope him all the way down to the end, turn around and come back and then we'll do more training here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and bend him around just a little bit before you trot off. Just take your time, Diego. So today when you go down the road, he might free up more, quicker, and then again, he might get a little stickier like Kristen's colt and say, hey, I don't want to go down the dirt road and be a little more belligerent about it. So it could go 50-50. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So just kind of be aware of it. I always do a little bit of warming up before I go down the road. I just don't want to get on them and then just start loping them straight down the road. Just, you can do some serpentines here. Do a little serpentines now. Bending, but just something to just free their feet up laterally, Diego, before we just go to loping straight off the bat.
Yes, sir.
I don't want them to think as soon as my ass hits the saddle, they're going to lope.
Yes, sir.
Double check a few one-rein stops, Diego, just to be clear that you've got that under control.
Okay. On my way out.
On your way out. Once you feel like you could shut him down if something went wrong, get to your loping.
Yes, sir.
And then stay loping till you get all the way back here. When I say stay loping, you can trot into the gate and trot up here.
Okay.
And then I'll pick you up again here.
Yes, sir.
How's his serpentines feel today?
Definitely he's got a little more forward motion, not as sticky.
Yeah.
Stiffness still a little bit here on this right side.
Yeah.
But I think he's a little more freed up.
Righto, Diego, head on out the gate.
Alrighty.
Yep, and you're going to take over and talk now about what's going on.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you when you get back.
Alrighty. So, second ride out. Gonna check him a few times here, do a few one-rein stops. Make sure he's listening to me. There we go. Flex him both ways. Okay, and head off again. So again, I made my mental notes yesterday on some areas that he was a little looky at, shying away from. So we're gonna be aware of that as we approach those areas. Check him again. So here on these one-rein stops, he's a little bit more forward, I can tell. He's a little more freed up, which is a good thing, but I still need him thinking about me a little bit here. So I want to make sure on my way out here that I get these one-rein stops done a couple of times here. That was a little better. Same thing, he slowed down, but he kept on walking. So I want to just get that just a little bit tighter as I head out here. Again, today he might be a little bit more freed up, which is not a bad thing, but it's just something I got to be aware of. Check him again. There we go. It's a little better. Okay. I'll go ahead and ask him to lope a few strides now. Again, I'm gonna do a 1 rein stop here. Just do a little safety check. Okay. There we go. Just sit here. He's a little antsy here, so I'm gonna wait till he relaxes. Okay. So I definitely need to work on these transitions throughout this ride today. He's a little bit more forward. Like I said, not a bad thing, but I want to make sure that he still listens to my seat here. Okay. So this colt feels pretty good. He doesn't feel too uptight or worried. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start loping here down the road. Okay. So I'm going to leave him alone as long as he stays on the road here. We're going to treat it just like follow the fence. Okay. If he comes off of the fence, or in this case, he veers off the road, we're going to help steer him back to the middle of the road, just how we would steer him back to the fence there. And then turn loose and leave him alone. Now, as long as he's in the middle here, I'm going to leave this colt alone, maybe rub on him a little bit. You know, again, this colt still had less than 2 weeks worth of riding, so, you know, we still got to be moving around on him and moving up and down, making sure that he's confident with me up here. Okay. So again, as long as he stays here on the road, I'm going to leave him alone. Now here he's veering off, help him, then turn loose. There we go. Much straighter today, much straighter. Yeah, I can tell, again, he's definitely more freed up. He's got a good idea of his straight line, getting really nice here. And overall, he holds his cadence pretty well. I don't feel like he really, changes too much. Every now and then he might slow down a little bit, but he's definitely not wanting to build a whole bunch of speed.
In the first 2 weeks of riding, which is basically 14 rides, okay? So in our program, we typically don't ride them for the first 6-7 days. We do nothing but groundwork, and then we'll ride them. So by this stage, he's been in training for about 3 weeks, but he's had about 14 rides. In the first 14 rides, do not underestimate the importance of always moving on that colt. Whether you're at a walk, trot, canter, be moving on him, touching his neck, slapping your hand on your leg, reaching back and slapping him on the butt. You know, we're not slapping him hard enough to hurt him, but it's making a noise, it's making a sensation. Move your legs around, back and forth, reach back, pick up, pull on the back cinch. You know what I mean? Just be constantly acting like you're drunk and you're moving all over him. Turn him into old souls. Now, after the first 14 rides and you really make a big deal of it, then after that, it doesn't matter so much. You don't have to do as much of it, and eventually, really not at all, okay? But a lot of people want to do the opposite. They want to be very still on a colt and not move much in the beginning, and then later on when they start moving, the colt has a heart attack because they've never seen this movement before. Remember the old saying that I use? Heart attacks are free, so give your horse one. The more you try to scare a horse, the quieter a horse gets. The more you sneak around a horse, the quieter you are, the softer you are. The more you try to control the environment not to spook him, the worse he gets. Keep that in mind.
Let this colt get some good, steady miles. Good. He veers off the road here. Help him a little bit and turn loose. Good. Again, I don't want to babysit and micromanage this colt, okay? I'm going to show him where my straight line needs to be, and then I want it to be his responsibility to follow that line. Again, I don't mind helping the colt when he needs it, but I am going to turn loose here and make sure, hey, it's your responsibility to follow that line. Pressure here and turn loose here. Good. Okay, he's veering off. Help him. Help. And turn loose. Keep going forward. There, help him. Find that line. Turn loose. Good. So again, you can tell there's at times where he does a little duck, little dive, but definitely nothing compared to how it was yesterday. I would say yesterday he was definitely more duck in and dive in and just a little uncertain of where he needed to be. Today, he's really finding that middle. Yesterday, he also had a tendency to want to hug the left side of the road here, which not a big deal, but today he's actually a lot more in the middle. At times, even thinking about coming more to the right side, so it's good. Good. Again, I'm going to keep one hand on the horn here, again, just in case. You don't want to get caught off guard. Remember, these are colts, okay? You got to be a good rider, and you got to have a good seat to be able to start your colts out here like this, because they're going to be doing things that maybe are unpredictable at times. So if you're, struggling just to stay in the saddle, it's going to get pretty hard.
Want more? Get more. The No Worries Club is the best way to get the most out of your training experience. Stick around to find out more.
Hey mate, Clint Anderson here. For the past 20 years, I've devoted my life to creating the best training tools and videos available to help bring my method to you. But there's only one problem. You can't bring your TV into the arena. That's why we've been hard at work developing a new platform to deliver the method to you in a whole new way. A way that brings 20 years of horsemanship and puts it in the palm of your hand. Introducing the mobile method. It's part of the new Down Under digital experience, and it makes learning the method easier than ever before. Let me show you how it works, mate.
Now you can always have access to the method, even when you're on the go or at the barn. The Down Under Horsemanship app gives you access to your digital training kits and allows you to download videos and training content directly to your mobile device or view them on your computer. The Down Under Horsemanship app also offers over 86 hours of free, in-depth training content. No Worries Club members will have full access to Clinton's ever-growing training library and a massive amount of members-only features and information. And the best part is, you can view and interact with each lesson on your mobile device or computer, giving you ultimate access to the method anytime and any place.
The method is the key to getting the most out of your partnership with your horse. We want everybody to experience the difference it will make. That's why we created 3 new ways for you to get the training content you need at the price you want. Our basic level allows you to purchase and download training content to your device at our standard price with no annual fee. When you become a No Worries Club member for $19.99 a month, you get up to 50% discount on any of your purchases. Plus, you get 8 digital videos and 4 digital journals a year, and access to the No Worries Club website, the largest collection of method material and resources in the world. Plus, you can become part of our social network and chat with thousands of other folks just like you. If you want the ultimate experience, mate, the premium membership is for you. You get all the benefits of the No Worries Club, a printed copy of our No Worries Club quarterly journal, and access to all of the method and the professional series kit training videos. Altogether, that's thousands of dollars of horse training and 20 years of horsemanship delivered right to your fingertips. So there you have it, folks. The new mobile method app is the easiest and most effective way to deliver the maximum amount of knowledge at a minimal amount of time. And with the new No Worries Club, you can be assured you're going to get exactly what you need at a price that's right for you. It's a free download, so what are you waiting for, mate? Get started today.
Start your digital training experience today. Visit our website and download the Down Under Horsemanship app to experience the method in a whole new way.